if you talk to most marketing departments, the way they are using LLMs is basically content creation, which is writing a blog post, writing an email. But you would really start using the reasoning capabilities of LLMs when you do things outside of this. And you can basically, we have a framework for this. And so when you start using LLMs, when marketing departments start using LLMs for planning, for problem solving, and data analytics, that's when you really start utilizing the full potential of AI in your marketing ops. And let me show you some examples of that. Um, okay, I'm this example is for is basically around database sizing. Okay, so when you are doing, when you want to enter into a particular geography, or you're trying to size the market, you're trying to see, okay, how many companies are there whom you can potentially reach out to. It's a very important activity which needs to be done. And with the right kind of prompt, you can have this kind of a document for the category that you operate in. And the good thing is that you can actually ask it to have a very detailed source, and especially in LLMs like Perplexity, uh, you get a source for most of the things which in the output, right? So if you can, it will for example tell you that there are 3,000 projects where you can pitch a solar related offering. Right, it will tell you this is the news article where it is mentioned that there are 3,000 projects. So these are the things which you can pick up, and that becomes the market for you. And then you can have a discussion with respect to, okay, which is the priority one, which is priority two. But this market sizing is really useful. The other example which I would like to show you is, yeah, it is with respect to, with respect to account identification. Okay. Uh, See, what happens in B2B digital sales is that at the end of the day, you want to have, like you would be doing email, you'll be doing LinkedIn, you'll be talking to partners, all of that. But on a focused level, you would want to talk to, say, 100 odd companies in a quarter, right? So which are those companies, and how do you make that decision? So you can have LLM plus some things around it, and I'm talking about an agent, and we'll actually be showing you some demos of agents towards after some time. But this can actually help you to zero down on accounts based on some signal. So what you're seeing right now is that the agent is looking at multiple signals. It is taking the website of a company, and it's basically saying, scoring them based on some signals that, okay, is this website, can be is it doing any Facebook ads, is it doing Instagram ads, how many reviews are there, how many is there HTTPS, any announcements which are there, right? So based on that, job postings, a very important trigger. So based on this, you can actually zero down on, these are the final accounts that you want to reach out to. Okay, so right, so those are the examples with respect to planning. The planning which any marketing department has to do. The other, and this is my favorite, you can say, problem solving, which is, at the end of the day, you'll find, as AI really gets into marketing departments, you'll find that most of the people, what they would be doing is just problem solving, which is, we expected this to happen, but it's not happening. So what do we need to do? Right. So and it could be anything. It could be landing pages, it could be emails. Now, for you, sorry, for you to do justice to that, you need to have good performance data. Okay, and what you're seeing on the screen is just an example. I mean, it's I just wanted to tell you that unless you are systematically managing data in this format, it could be email, LinkedIn, it could be content, your blog posts, but unless you are actually managing, maintaining the data in this format, it's going to be very difficult to AI to solve problems. Like, so I mean, the problem here could be that, okay, I'm doing all of this, but I need to improve upon. I'm not getting the open rates that I expected. Now, for AI to solve that problem, you will need to give this level of data. Okay, otherwise it's not going to help. And this is I would say, the boring part of AI, the non-glamorous part of AI. Everyone talks about the glamorous parts and how it's fast and how it can solve, really give you great outputs. But you have to have this kind of discipline and data management so that uh, AI can help you solve your problems. Okay, so yeah, that's problem solving. And you know the third leg here of the framework is analytics. uh, Basically, one part of analytics is just visual. Okay, so you have a set of data. You can say, help me visualize it so that you can look at it graphically, and then you can take decisions. Of course, there are other tools which do that, but the point is that uh, I mean, if you have a LLM with you, and if you want to do everything in one window, you can just use it as a visualization tool also. Right? The other bit here is the analysis and the insights, and this is where its LLMs are, it can help you a lot. And the use cases that you are doing LinkedIn ads, and you are, for example, you have some. I mean, if you have 6 months of data and you've tried various ICPs, right? And then you want to actually know which theme has worked. Okay, so you can, it will help you to come up with things like common traits of low performers. Okay, that, okay, these messages, whenever this message was used, it has not done well. So these things are best done by using LLM. Where you have to pick up low performers, when you have to highlight overachievers, all of that. If you want to highlight certain phrases which have worked, all that is very easy for LLMs. Okay, so yeah, basically, going back to the framework, and I'm summarizing. Uh, the idea is to use it for all these tasks. And over time, after talking to clients, we've kind of figured out that this it basically boils down to these three kinds of activities which you can do: planning, problem solving, and analytics.